Hey, day two from the Democratic National Convention 2024 Dollemore Daily Edition. I am in my hotel room right now because at the United Center where the convention is being held, it is just too chaotic. There's too many people. It is filled with thousands of people who are motivated and excited and really looking forward to the future. Because of that, I want a quiet, one-on-one kind of a situation with you and me. And let's talk about this. Right now, because of that aforementioned momentum and excitement and enthusiasm for the campaign and the candidacy of Kamala Harris with Tim Walz on the ticket, Republicans are just, they can't find their asses with two hands and a flashlight right now. They are absolutely bewildered that no attack that they have sticks. And they're resorting to vile racism, like you would expect, but also just recycled, retreaded moron tactics. First, I'm going to talk about Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly, you'll remember, was a regular nightly program host on Fox News. She shifted her professional career over to NBC, where she was fired, I don't even think, a year in, after defending blackface or being disgruntled that you can't wear blackface in Halloween costumes anymore. Just vile and reprehensible nonsense. She tweeted this yesterday in response to LaFonza Butler, who is the acting senator, the appointed senator for California, who took over for Dianne Feinstein upon her death. And Megyn Kelly tweeted this: LaFonza Butler speaking, she filled Feinstein's seat, celebrating that she and Harris both graduated from historically black colleges. Imagine the white person up there. I'm proud to tell you I went to a mostly white university. This is the argument of someone who knows better. Megyn Kelly, it's the argument of a moron, but it's an argument from someone who should know better. Maybe I should rephrase that. The reason Megyn, if you don't know, she knows, but if you don't know, that people would go to a historically black college or university, Megyn, is because in the past, because of the reprehensible treatment that our country has made black people suffer through, they had to have black universities and colleges because they couldn't get into white ones. White people systematically boxed black people out from advancement, from wealth building, from education, from jobs, from places to live. So the reason that they would be proud to go to a historically black college or university is because those institutions exist to help educate black people. To act like you don't know, it's either you don't mind looking like a fucking idiot, you don't mind looking like a fucking racist, or you're so ignorant you don't know the history of our country, the thing you claim to want to talk about. But to denigrate a woman for being proud of where she was educated, being proud to take part in a history of education in this country to benefit people of color is just reprehensible. Now we're gonna shift here a little bit. We're gonna go from Megyn Kelly being vile and reprehensible to Matt Schlapp being comically inept, recycling a criticism that the right had for Barack Obama back in the day when he wore a tan suit. Remember the outrage? Tan suit gate? Those were the good old days when it wasn't 30, 40, 50,000 lies inside of a 4-year span, where we didn't have a president who was gushing with love and adoration for dictators, when it was normal times, when that's the things they had to complain about. This is what Matt Schlapp had to say. Kamala Harris is a walking Hallmark card, and I don't get all the laughing. And a brown suit? Well, first of all, Kamala Harris is a walking Hallmark card. How is that upsetting? How is that a cut? How is that denigrating her? That's a happy thing. A Hallmark card is a greeting you send to someone to express emotions that you have that you may not have words for. How is that an insult? And the laughing thing, again, She's a happy person in a happy moment on stage, giving a happy message to people, uplifting message to thousands and thousands of people who are there to hear her. I'll leave you with this. Here's about a minute. Kamala Harris came on stage last night in a wonderful, motivating moment for about 2 minutes and made a very brief statement. She's going to make longer remarks on Thursday when she accepts the nomination. But this is what she said.
Looking out at everyone tonight, I see the beauty of our great nation. People from every corner of our country and every walk of life are here, united by our shared vision for the future of our country. And this November, we will come together and declare with one voice, as one people, we are moving forward. With optimism, hope, and faith, so guided by our love of country, knowing we all have so much more in common than what separates us. Let us fight for the ideals we hold dear, and let us always remember, when we fight, we win. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. Good night, everyone.
And that, in and of itself, is too much for Republicans. They're going to whine about talking about going to black colleges. They're going to whine about tan suits. They're going to whine about Hallmark cards and laughing. And they're going to try to denigrate Kamala Harris for that, for the thing you just watched her say. They are, without doubt, empty inside. Joyless freaks who are trying to drag everybody down into the mire and the misery with them. There's a bunch more to come the next few days. I am excited, more excited upon getting here than I was before we got here, and I hope you are too. What do you think? I'd love to know. You can comment below. I'd love to hear from you. You can also call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. I love and appreciate you. If you feel the same way and you want to help support my work, click the join button below, become a channel member for as little as $1.99 a month. You can go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. And you guys are the best. You should be excited about the things that are coming, about the overwhelming positivity that surrounds Kamala Harris and Tim Walz's campaign. Things are good and they are on the horizon. Follow me on social media. I'd love to see you there. I'm at Dollemore, and I will see you next time. Until then, be genuine. Take care of one another.